Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to Hera English School channel, 10th standard online teaching. Today in English subject we are going to see very interesting and favorite lesson of mine, that is alchemy of nature. If you have the textbooks, please refer it on page number 38. Now, alchemy of nature. What do you mean by alchemy of nature? That means the chemistry of nature, that is the magic of nature. Whatever the chemistry between all the chemical elements which mix up and get into with the soil and the seed to form the plants and beauty of the nature, that all is the alchemy of nature. Now here 4 lines are there. We will read them and understand first what does this poet William Blake want to say. To see a world in a grain of sand and a heaven in a wild flower. Hold infinity in the palm of your hand and eternity in an hour. That means the meaning is given here: something as tiny as a grain of sand that can spark off an idea or imagination of a huge significance in the world. That is, significance means the importance. Now the very smallest, minutest thing, that is a sand of a grain. You must have gone to any of the sea coast, you must have seen the small grain of the sand. If you take that beautiful particle in your hand, how it shines. There is a beauty in each and everything, alhamdulillah, of nature. So he says here that just a sand, a small amount of sand can also give you the sparkling beauty of the nature. One can witness and experience the beauty of heavens in something as small as a wild flower and derive the joy forever. You know, the smallest particle, like the flowers, very beautiful flowers in and around us, that is the wild flowers which are not properly been grown for any garden reasoning or anything like to grow for the garden, but they just grow naturally. They give us a joy. A very minute, very small flowers also give us joy sometime. Now only one should have the eye and time to see it. You should have the peacefulness and calmness in yourself, and when you see that beauty, it gives you a joy, a perfect joy, and it lasts in your mind and gives you a happiness. Okay, infinity is endless space, but your small palm can hold the destiny of earth through your efforts. See here. Sorry. Infinity means the endless beauty of it can, but it is as endless space. Now this world is an endless. You must have known many big regions are there geographically, and lengthwise also this world is very big, but with a small amount of beauty of that sand on your palm, or if you have taken that beautiful flower in your hand, palm means the palm of your hand, can hold the destiny of earth through your efforts. If you have done lot of efforts, if you have done hard work, it also literally means that if you are doing very hard work with your small hands, even then you can achieve whatever you have dreamed of. Okay, eternity is endless time, but just an hour in your life can make a difference in the world forever. That means whatever the amount of time you spend with this beauty of the nature, it gives you the understanding, learning from each and everything whatever is there in this world. It gives you a kind of a meaning to your life. It makes you life enjoy and adjust. Okay, each and everything in nature gives you some reason to live and live in a happy manner. Great deeds can surpass the limits of time and space. They never die. That means the great deeds, whatever we do for the happiness of others. Suppose if a small child is there and you have brought a smile on his face, that also gives a happiness. That happiness will last for a longer time. Okay. Now let us see further. We instinctively turn to outdoor activities. Instinctively, see here the meaning of instinctively is by a natural instinct. That means very naturally. We instinctively turn to outdoor activities and nature as a way of relaxing and enhancing our well-being. As soon as we are free from our hectic works or jobs or doing anything which we were busy in, as soon as we get the free time, we just engage ourselves to see the beauty of nature, the outside world. Nature soothes and nurtures. That means it gives us a feeling of comfort. It takes care of us. Nurtures means take cares of us. If you are having the pencil with you, just write down the meanings also there. Okay. Soothes means it helps us to recover from the pain or the difficult times which we have faced. Okay. Now, nature fulfills and motivates. What does it mean? It motivates us. It fulfills our desire to see the beauty. It motivates us. It means it gives us a feeling of inspiration. Now here, enhancing means, see there, enriching. That means to improve ourselves. Now, nature whispers and commands. Sometimes it tells you, whispers means very slowly it tells you, inform you in your ear, and commands means it gives you the orders. Okay. Now see the examples. Whispers means, see, whenever you see any flower, that smile automatically comes on your face. So that means the nature whispers in your ear that you need to smile because you have seen that beauty of the nature there. Now commands, if suppose in rainy season nowadays, if you have taken an umbrella with you and if the rain starts, what you are going to do? Automatically you are going to open up the umbrella. That means the nature is commanding you to open the umbrella. Okay. Are you listening? Nowadays, if you will see, you are sitting at home during the lockdown period. If you will sometimes early in the morning you wake up and listen through the window, you will listen to many of the birds which are making the noise, very beautiful noise, and making the music of with their voice. So that is all is a nature. Are you listening? You must have remember when we were going by buses during the rainy season after the period just now, that is the July month. You must have seen on both the side of the window of the bus, you must have seen those beautiful flowers, trees, how the creepers grow, how the green grass growing, and how the water collected in the small pond like areas. That all shows the beauty on both the side of the nature during the rain. It makes us feel very happy and glad, right? So it is all what is the nature is telling us. So further we move on. When I do, it leaves me in complete awe. What do you mean by awe? Awe means a great wonder and amazement. It makes you amaze. You're surprised to see the beauty of the nature there. Okay. Further we move on. We have a hibiscus plant in our garden. What is hibiscus? It is the shoe flower, red color flower, you must remember. That is the hibiscus. Every fortnight means after every 15 days, A flower blooms on it, big, bright and tender. That means that flower which grows is big, bright and tender. Tender means delicate. Through the day it smiles with the sun and dances with the wind. See here. Through the day it smiles with the sun and dances with the wind. But as evening approaches, it starts wilting. Now, during the daytime it's smiling, it is open and it is dancing with the wind. See, what is this? This is a personification. The quality of dancing is given to the flower. Okay. But as evening approaches, it starts wilting. What do you mean by wilting? That is drying and dropping. When the flowers are fresh, they are very much straight, but they drop. Their face gets dropped down. They become pale. Pale in the sense their face gets down. Okay. Now wilting meaning is drying and dropping. The morning after it withers completely, and the next day after the flower is gone, one day the flower is on the top of the tree, and then on the next day it withers and falls down, and by evening it falls and becomes one with the earth. What does it mean? The next day it falls down and it becomes one with the earth. What do you mean by becomes one with the earth? That means all its parts are broken, they get mixed with the soil and they decompose. You must be knowing the word decompose. What is decompose? That is, they become one with the soil. That means they're all chemistry or chemicals what are there in that flower's petals, they all get mixed up with the soil and becomes like soil. Okay. The flower comes to life only for a day, yet it does so in full splendor. See, for one day it is on the tree, but it smiles. It gives you the feeling. It gives you the feeling of happiness. It makes everybody have a jolly feeling, a happy feeling. What if we too live our life, however short, to its fullest? That means, however small the life might be, whatever the time you have got in life, you need to enjoy the life in its full form. Wherever you get the time, you need to enjoy your life. The example is given with the help of the flower. Flowers gives you the idea that no matter how the small life it is having, but it gives you the full enjoyment of life, right? It enjoys its life and it smiles and keeps others helping by smiling. Okay. Same way, whatever small life we have got, we need to enjoy it in a proper manner and give joy to others, help out to others in their difficulty and make our life fully satisfied. The small examples are when we help anybody by a smallest gesture. Even you smile at others, even if you wish the people, or even if you give them something. Suppose your neighbor boy in the school, he has not brought a pencil and you give him the pencil. No matter he is going to return you back, but when you give him the pencil and he says you thank you, how that feeling comes on your face? The joy comes on your face that yes, I am able to help somebody. Okay. So that satisfaction, that happiness we need to enjoy and see to it that we make the world more beautiful. Now further we move on the next paragraph. We went to a rocky beach and saw the spread of the majestic oceans and the rocks alongside carved, sculpted and shaped by the water. See here what he is telling. He went to a rocky beach. We went to a rocky beach. Rocky beach means where many rocks are there and then the water is there on the seashore. and saw the spread of the majestic ocean. Have you seen the sea beach? How the ocean is, how the beautiful sea is. It's spread very big way. You will see it touching to the sky, right? And the majestic means in a grand way. And the rocks alongside, carved and sculpted and shaped by the water. Have you observed this thing? Now whenever we go there on the seashore, you see many of the rocks are there, big stones are there, and all the time the water is coming towards the shore and banging with those rocks and then going back. So what he is telling, see there, the majestic ocean and the rocks alongside, carved, sculpted and shaped by the water. That means water is giving shape to those rocks, and because of continuous banging of the water on that rock, there are some kind of small holes, and the shape is different of those rocks. The rocks are not very plain. So he is telling that they are being carved because of the water. Now water is so gentle. You must have seen water. It is very gentle. How gentle? Gentle means very smooth. It's not very rough, right? Water is very smooth. But what it does? Rocks are so hard. Rocks are hard. Yet, as the water flows over it every day for years, the rocks gives in. That means the rocks are broken. Why? Because every day continuously the water is flowing on them and making them smaller and smaller and making them carved in the shape. Okay. So for many years, when the water continuously flows on the rocks, it gives it a shape. It carves it. Okay. Now it takes the shape that the water commands. That means whatever the order is given by the water, the shape of that rock becomes that. Basically the rock is very hard and the water is soft, but when the command of the nature, that is of the water, comes, the rock has to make itself into that shape. Okay. Our problems are so colossal. What do you mean by colossal? They are big, they are massive. See here, the meaning is there, huge, massive. Okay. And we are so small, yet if we persist. Now there are many big problems that comes in our life, in our situations like that comes in our life, but we need to adjust with it. We need to adjust. For example, now the life is having problem. Everybody is having problem due to the lockdown. Everybody gets frustrated sometimes. School is not there. The students are learning from online. Many don't understand the things sometimes. So it's all a difficult time. But if they try continuously reading, for English especially I will tell you, reading, if they try very hard, continuously they try, definitely they are going to win over. They are going to solve their problem and they become good in the language. Okay. See here, our problems are so colossal. That means they are massive, big and huge, and we are so small. Yet if we persist means continuously try to make that difficulty come over. Okay. Now next paragraph we will see. We saw small bits of grass peeping through the small cracks in a concrete pavement. Sometimes you must have seen in between the two tiles of the garden, you will see the grass is grown there. Now that grass, after so many difficulties, it grows and adjusts itself through that small space, the gap between two tiles. So that is the adjustment which it does. Okay. Concrete means the construction there of that tiles. Okay. It left us thinking, however impossible things may look, there is always an opening. That means always there is a opening. There is always a way out there to solve our problem. Okay. So now today we end here the session. Next time we will continue inshallah. Jazakallah.